Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We are back with exclusive updates and all the latest news you need to know about your favorite team. The Dodgers are entering the 2026 season with momentum, and there are some key moves and roster decisions that are shaping up to make this team one of the most formidable in Major League Baseball. This offseason, the focus has clearly been on strengthening the bullpen and the outfield, and the front office has not disappointed. Andrew Freeman, as always, has executed masterfully, bringing in top talent to fill these critical spots. The Dodgers have added one of the best closers available, and to follow that up, they also secured a top-tier outfielder, ensuring that the team's lineup remains deep and dangerous in every aspect of the game. It is this level of strategic thinking and execution that has made the Dodgers a team that opponents must take seriously and one that fans can confidently expect to compete for championships. The question now shifts from acquisitions to execution, and that responsibility falls to manager Dave Roberts and his coaching staff. It is one thing to acquire elite players like Kyle Tucker and integrate a high-profile free agent into the lineup, but it is another challenge entirely to ensure that these players are positioned for maximum success. Tucker, in particular, is a player who has the potential to perform at the very top of the batting order, and Roberts will need to construct the lineup in a way that allows him to thrive. This season, expectations are high, and Tucker will be entering the year healthier than before, without the limitations of last season's injuries. He will be surrounded by a strong supporting lineup, which should enhance his performance and provide the team with a consistent offensive threat throughout the season. The difference in competition compared to teams like the Cubs last year is also significant. Facing a team of the Dodgers' caliber naturally elevates the level of play, and it will be fascinating to see how Tucker, along with other key players, responds to these higher stakes. With the core roster largely in place, and Andrew Freeman indicating that no major moves are expected before the season begins, the focus now turns entirely to strategy and maximizing the current roster's potential. Freeman has emphasized the importance of depth, noting that while the main lineup feels well set, the team is always exploring ways to strengthen and maintain a competitive advantage. It is this attention to detail that separates the Dodgers from other teams, ensuring that every position is not only filled by talented players, but also by athletes who complement one another in ways that enhance the team's overall performance. As a result, much of the offseason's work has already been completed, and what remains is for Roberts to optimize the lineup, determine the ideal batting order, and ensure that players like Tucker, Freeman, and Mookie Betts are all in positions to contribute effectively. One of the ongoing debates among fans and analysts is exactly where Tucker and Betts will slot into the lineup. While Roberts has committed to placing Tucker in the top third of the order, there's flexibility in the specific positioning, and this opens up interesting strategic possibilities. For instance, Shohei Ohtani has firmly established himself as the leadoff hitter, which ensures maximum plate appearances for one of the team's most dynamic offensive players. Behind him, decisions about whether Mookie Betts should bat second or whether Tucker should be prioritized in that spot are more complex. Betts has experienced fluctuations in performance over the past 2 seasons, with 2025 being particularly challenging compared to his standout performance in 2024. Despite this, he remains a reliable hitter, known for avoiding strikeouts and putting together consistent at-bats. Balancing Betts' skill set with Tucker's emerging offensive power is one of Roberts' key challenges this season, and is a conversation that will undoubtedly continue as the season progresses. Analysts have suggested several potential configurations for the lineup, including alternating positions based on whether the Dodgers are facing left-handed or right-handed pitching. In general, the top 5 players, Shohei Ohtani, Mookie Betts, Kyle Tucker, Freddie Freeman, and Will Smith, form a formidable core regardless of the order. The lower half of the lineup, including players like Teoscar, Max Muncy, Andy Paz, and Tommy Edman once he returns from injury, provides additional depth and flexibility, allowing Roberts to make adjustments based on matchups and performance trends throughout the season. This strategic adaptability is a hallmark of the Dodgers' approach, combining top-tier talent with careful managerial planning to ensure the team remains competitive in every game. For fans, This opens up endless possibilities for debate and discussion. The ideal lineup is a topic that sparks passionate opinions, and the Dodgers' offseason moves have only heightened the anticipation. Should Tucker be given more at-bats by batting second? Is Betts better positioned in the third spot to provide protection and consistency? How will the top 5 hitters interact with the rest of the lineup to maximize run production and scoring opportunities? These are the types of questions that make following the Dodgers so exciting, as every decision by Roberts and the coaching staff can have a meaningful impact on the team's success. What is clear, however, is that the top 5 players are exceptionally talented, and the combination of power, contact ability, and situational awareness among these hitters makes the Dodgers a team capable of dominating offensively throughout the season. The arrival of Kyle Tucker also brings long-term considerations into play. With a multi-year outlook, the Dodgers are not only planning for immediate success, but also thinking ahead about maintaining continuity and consistency in their lineup. Maximizing Tucker's opportunities and ensuring that his development aligns with the team's strategic goals will be critical, and Roberts has the tools and the roster depth to make informed decisions in real time. The combination of veteran leadership from players like Freddie Freeman and emerging talent like Tucker provides an ideal balance, allowing the Dodgers to blend experience with energy and explosiveness. This creates a lineup that is versatile, difficult for opposing pitchers to navigate, and capable of sustaining high performance over the course of a long season. Ultimately, the Dodgers enter the 2026 season with confidence, a deep roster, and a clear vision for how to execute their game plan. The key moves this offseason have addressed previous weaknesses, adding both bullpen strength and outfield depth, while the decisions about lineup construction will be pivotal in converting talent into results on the field. Fans should expect a season filled with strategic experimentation, powerful offensive performances, and exciting matchups that test the team's ability to adapt and overcome challenges. The combination of Andrew Freeman's front office expertise and Dave Roberts' managerial acumen positions the Dodgers as one of the most formidable teams in baseball, with every player from Ohtani to Tucker contributing to a collective goal of sustained success and championship contention. As we dive deeper into the Dodgers' lineup and strategy for the 2026 season, the key focus remains on how Dave Roberts will utilize his roster to its fullest potential. The team is stacked with talent, but execution is always the differentiator. Every at-bat, every pitching matchup, and every defensive alignment will play a critical role in translating off-season acquisitions into real wins on the field. With Kyle Tucker now integrated into the team, there are endless possibilities for how the batting order can be constructed to maximize both individual performance and overall offensive output. Tucker's ability to hit left-handed pitchers exceptionally well adds a layer of flexibility that Roberts can exploit, especially in series where the opposition is heavily reliant on southpaws. Pairing him strategically with Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and Will Smith creates opportunities to keep opposing pitchers off balance, increasing the likelihood of sustained rallies and high-scoring innings. One of the most intriguing aspects of the lineup is how the Dodgers will handle matchups against right-handed pitchers. While Shohei Ohtani is firmly established as the leadoff hitter, the positioning of Tucker, Betts, and Freeman can shift depending on the pitcher on the mound. The goal is to create optimal protection for each hitter while maintaining the natural flow of the lineup. Tucker, who had to overcome injuries last season, enters 2026 fully healthy and prepared to take on a leading role in the middle of the order. This health factor alone is significant, as it allows him to perform at peak efficiency without the limitations that affected his production previously. Additionally, the combination of veteran presence and emerging talent ensures that there is both stability and dynamism in the lineup, which can be crucial during long stretches of the season or in high-pressure playoff scenarios. Defensively, the Dodgers are equally formidable. With Tucker in right field, the team gains a player capable of covering large portions of the outfield while providing a strong arm for critical throws to the infield. This defensive strength complements the offensive firepower, allowing Roberts to have confidence in both halves of the game. The depth of the roster also gives the team flexibility to rotate players and manage workloads, which is especially important over the long 62-game stretch of the season. Injuries, fatigue, and strategic substitutions are all variables that Roberts will need to consider, and the depth of talent from the top of the order to the bottom provides him with the tools to make adjustments without significantly weakening the team. The interplay between veterans and rising stars also adds another layer to the Dodgers' strategy. Players like Freddie Freeman provide leadership and experience, setting the tone for the clubhouse and providing guidance to younger players like Tucker. This mentorship is invaluable as the team navigates the pressures of a long season and the expectations of competing for another championship. Similarly, the presence of Mookie Betts, despite a challenging year previously, brings consistency and a proven track record that can stabilize the lineup in high-leverage situations. Balancing these dynamics, ensuring that veterans have opportunities to guide while allowing younger players to shine, is one of the nuanced challenges Roberts faces, but it is one that he has successfully managed in prior seasons. Offensively, the Dodgers are built to generate runs in multiple ways. The top 5 hitters alone, Shohei Ohtani, Tucker, Betts, Freeman, and Will Smith, present a formidable mix of power, contact ability, and situational awareness. Whether it is getting on base, driving in runs, or creating scoring opportunities through strategic base running, each player brings a skill set that complements the others. This balance allows Roberts to be creative with lineup construction, adjusting positions to maximize matchups without sacrificing the team's overall offensive potency. Even the bottom half of the lineup, featuring Max Muncy, Teoscar, Andy Paz, and Tommy Edman, provides additional depth and the ability to contribute in key moments, ensuring that the Dodgers can maintain offensive pressure throughout the game. Pitching strategy is another critical component of the Dodgers' approach. With the offseason acquisition of a top-tier closer, the bullpen now offers a reliable option to secure late-game leads, giving the starting rotation more freedom to pitch aggressively and dictate the tempo of the game. This addition, combined with strong starting pitching and situational relievers, creates a framework in which Roberts can manage games strategically, confident that the team has the ability to hold leads and close out contests. The balance between offensive firepower and pitching depth is a hallmark of successful teams, and the Dodgers have positioned themselves well in both areas. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. The glitz and glamour of Los Angeles often mask the high-stakes tension simmering behind the clubhouse doors. But today, the silence emanating from Chavez Ravine is deafening. Yoshinobu Yamamoto, the man carrying the weight of a record-breaking contract and the expectations of two nations, has failed to report to the Los Angeles Dodgers as expected. While the organization maintains a guarded posture, the vacuum of official information has allowed a wildfire of speculation to consume the baseball world. The Japanese phenom, whose arrival was heralded as the final piece of a championship puzzle, is nowhere to be seen, and the whispers of a hidden injury are growing into a roar that the front office can no longer ignore. Insiders close to the situation suggest that this isn't a mere logistical hiccup or a personal matter. Sources indicate that concerns regarding Yamamoto's physical durability, a topic of intense debate during his transition from Nippon Professional Baseball, may have finally materialized. The nightmare scenario for the Dodgers is a structural issue that went undetected during the initial frenzy of his signing. If the rumors of an occult injury carry weight, the implications are catastrophic. We are talking about a pitch-perfect mechanical marvel whose value lies in his precision. Even a minor fraying in that delicate machinery could sideline the ace before his Hollywood story truly begins. The atmosphere around the team has shifted from celebratory to paranoid. Teammates remain tight-lipped, offering only vague platitudes, while the coaching staff avoids direct questions about the pitcher's whereabouts. This lack of transparency is the oxygen that fuels these rumors. In a city where star power is everything, the sudden disappearance of the brightest new light on the mound feels like a plot twist out of a noir thriller. Is it a recurring elbow strain, or perhaps something more systemic that the Dodgers are desperately trying to manage behind closed doors? Until Yamamoto steps back into the light and onto the rubber, The silence in LA will remain the most haunting story in baseball, leaving fans to wonder if the record-breaking deal was a masterstroke or a massive gamble on fragile gold. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.